The Hussars from Poland made that long Atlantic journey all the way to Havana in Cuba to take on the mighty Cubans in Group B. The tournament started in the light flyweight division with Jozbani Wojtyła going up against Dawid Jagodzinski of Poland. Wojtyła, as seen before, was slick and quick. Wojtyła had his best moments later on in the fight, but Jagodzinski, well, he has a pretty decent moments early on in the bout, but there's no doubt about the winner at the end. Wojtyła had his arm raised by a unanimous decision.
Domadores de Cuba, Jozbani Wojtyła.
Polish bantamweight Sylwester Kozlowski, well, he had a job on his hands up against Marcos Forrestal of Cuba. Forrestal, ranked number 9, one win under his belt against a man who'd lost 4 previous contests and ranked number 18. Forrestal was just too quick and too neat for the tough Kozlowski. Once again ran out, unanimous points winner. In the light welterweight division, Damian Kiwior of Poland went up against Yasnia Toledo of Cuba. The 24-year-old Toledo, well, once again, part of the Cuban template of boxing these days, quick and slick with good defensive skills to match. Kiwior did his utmost, but sadly for him was beaten in virtually every department to run out a pretty convincing points loser.
Domadores de Cuba, Yasnier Toledo.
Polish middleweight Peter Gredka went up against my fighter of the night in Ramon Luis, a 22-year-old Cuban. And once again, Luis showed all of the skills his predecessor had shown, but of course with a touch of power, being a middleweight. Defensively, he was superb. On attack, he was fearless. And sadly for Gredka, all he could do was soak it up and ran out a unanimous point loser, making this team score 4-0 with just one bout to go, and that of course would be in the heavyweight division.
De los Domadores de Cuba, Ramón Luis.
The task of restoring a bit of Polish pride was given to Lucas Zygmunt, the 31-year-old Pole, who was up against Erislandy Savon of Cuba. These heavyweights went at it, but in 1 minute 34 seconds of the opening round, Savon landed a clubbing right on the side of the head, and Zygmunt hit the floor. Savon, nephew of Felix Savon, the 3-time Olympic champion and 6-time world champion, wasted no time in dispatching Zygmunt, who looked to be quite relieved that things were over. Savon has all the skills and power to turn him into a very, very decent fighter. Number 1 with the World Series of Boxing, and who knows, he could be number 1 in the world in times to come. The team score ultimately finished Cuba 5, Poland 0 for the second time.
El resultado final del encuentro.
And there is confirmation of the scores.
Domadores de Cuba 5.